Hi, I'm Lori, and welcome back to the Way of Positive Change YouTube channel. I'm going to take a look at President Xi of China and the Trumpster because some mid-level talks are scheduled to take place regarding the tariffs and getting them both back to the negotiation table, how to work around these terrible tariffs. However, China, so mid-level meetings are supposed to start mid-September, and then the both of them and Mnuchin and all them will be meeting early October is what they said. But this week, China filed a suit with the World Trade Organization against the United States for some unfair practices are making it very difficult. So I've read a little bit about that. I'm going to read some more. But I'm really feeling, from what I'm seeing around here, people coming in and out of the offices. Real estate's not doing very well here. This is Florida. I was just doing a private reading for somebody in Manhattan, and they said it's not moving very well there either, and that the taxes are really high. So let's take a look and see. Are Xi and Trump going to be able to work together and hammer out a good plan that's beneficial to both countries, or not? All right. Oops. All right. And then, did you see on the last video that Trump was going to be a sassafras about the storm, and he has been total sassafras. Oh my gosh, he's crazy, you guys. He's just nuts. All right. Xi and the Donald. Will they be able to work together? Will they get a S for satisfactory, a U for unsatisfactory, or I for incomplete? All right, because, he does act like he's in grade school. And in fact, there's many grade schoolers that are, we just won't even go there. Anyway, let's see how they're going to do the economy. Will they be able to work together? Will Xi and Trump come to a successful resolution? I think Queen of Cups is there, so a female's going to try to get in there and say, okay, you boys, now you get your heads together and try to figure this out the right way. And remember, Ivanka has some clothing or something, lines, something. You guys tell me, I don't know. All right. I do know she has product that's made there, but I'm not sure to what extent. All right, let's see. That's it. Okay, here's the loss. This is problems, Five of Cups, problems that have already been started. Situations that have already caused loss and grief. We know, of course, for the farmers and other people that are ordering parts from there. But there's only 3 spilled. There's 2 remaining, so we have room for negotiating, but we don't when Trump attacks. And listen, this is him. It's my way or the highway. The Knight of Swords rushes in always without thinking. His timing is always off, and he just attacks. That's all he knows how to do. He just runs in there and attacks. All right. Trump's making stuff up in his head. He has no idea what he's doing. He has no clue to the fallout of this. He's very confused. He doesn't have all the facts. We already know that. And this, in the past, represents the relationship that we did have with them previously. So that's a really good card. I know they weren't paying as much as they should, of course, but it was much better than what it is now. We've gone from this to the Strength card and to, loss. So that is not good. And Johnny from Tarot's Apprentice and I did that reading and we included the economy. Of course, there's debt, and he can call in some of those, Xi can call in some of those treasury bonds, and then we'd be in a bit of a fix, wouldn't we? This is debt, and so it's going to come up in the conversation. And this is greed, and, that is really ruling this Knight of Swords. And it's, always doing the same thing over and over again. These people don't know how to break away from their routines of teaming up with the devil. That's probably how Xi sees Trump, and I think Xi really feels like, even though Trump will push that he's an angry toddler, and that Xi has a good position and can wait until another leader is elected, but he will try to balance it out. But he is going to appear very solid and very strong. Yeah, very solid, very strong. Now, incidentally, this is the card of Aries. So these, the things that they decide now can be felt, of course, all the way in through February, March of the coming year. This is cuts. This is, I'm not doing a deal. This was in the last reading, and this is how we're seen. This is how the United States is, Donald is seen, as he's being he's cutting out things, cutting programs, cutting funding for military. He's just cutting. They've already said things about each other that have been not nice, of course. And our fears, that's in our hopes and fears, and it's the ten of swords. So you can see that people are feeling pain. That's about as much pain, so this is also going to have to do with automobiles. I think Trump's going to try to say, and I believe he has a meeting or had a meeting with the CEO of GM, and they're closing plants in Michigan and Ohio. But there's going to be something about auto, because the Chariot is the automobile mode of transportation. All right, and then what's on the bottom? Oh, this makes it shaky for all of us. But for the two of them, they're going to try. It's shaky, but they're trying to get there. But that's not. Well, all right. So maybe we can start with that. Well, that's the outcome card. Somehow shipping and transportation is going to play a big deal in this. All right, if they try really hard, they can get this together. If they keep at it, hopefully that Queen of Cups that we saw will help them keep sending them back to the drawing board. What do we not know about these meetings and their ability to work together? I want two. It's all about the money that's already been paid, the deals they've done before. Okay, they can work it out, and they can work together. There may be another party joining them, or that can be a liaison that can, like the Queen of Cups, that can get the boys back to the table. So there's three parties here. This is always three people for me. So maybe by next summer, two, but so it's hopeful anyway. It's hopeful. Okay. So let's do one really quick spread on the next couple of months for our economy. I'll just buzz through it real quick. Oops. Yikes, that's not good to come out there. Our own economy. Are we going to do okay? They were supposed to, not put the tariffs through till after Christmas, which is that tells you something right there. Go spend all your money. You guys don't go spend all your money. There's still storm season. This is a kerfluffle. So this is struggle and problems, unexpected problems that are going to cost us money. So, dude, I don't want you to just, put some money aside. Get that 405. I'm working on that, but I was real sick in July, and I couldn't work for like a week and a half, and I usually work right through my vacation. I come back and forth from the beach, but I got behind because I couldn't. Okay, so get some, get $400, $500 at the very least. And then this is also instant gratification, so don't go for that, you guys. Do not go for that. Don't buy big new ticket items. Don't go for that. Wait for it. Wait for it. No, does that feel as pleasurable? No. But this is the steady Eddie safe knight, the Knight of Pentacles, who buys land and puts his coins away and does gradient savings. 2 and 2 is 4, 4 and 4 is 8. Work together with others, barter, share. We do a lot of bartering here in our office building. We're going to be helping other people, and they're going to be helping us too. Of course, we're doing aid to the Bahamas right now. All right. Yeah, save your money. You don't need to be greedy. It's safe. Help others but save. I think spend some, save some, give some, right? That's a nice way to think. Stay on task. This was the card of the day on the Way of Positive Change Facebook this morning. So it's easy to go squirrel and get distracted. We're not going to like some of the dark money and some of the deals, and they will hurt us. They leave us bruised, and look at our clothing, for heaven's sake. That's not good. The Nine of Wands. He's in pauper's clothing. Because the United States is greedy Trump is greedy, so that's what happens. So we're not going to do so great. We're hoping we're not going to do so great. We will have some people in office that will help us, but overall we're going to feel the pinch, unfortunately. All right, you guys, that's all I have time for today. Take me up on that $25 special I'm running. Email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail.com, and it's $25 for half an hour. I usually charge $50 in person, so we're having really great results. I'm meeting so many awesome people. Thank you so much. All right, bye. Have a great weekend.